Have a seat. That's a camera.
Yeah. So Tom,
Hey.
there's a lot of people talking about this issue of people living here, the ordinance being passed, not letting people stay here. But the one thing that people really haven't heard is from the people who actually are here. So what are your thoughts on what's happening?
Well, they criticize the poor, which is not right. Yeah, we have an income, Social Security, but it's not enough to rent a place with. And if you got a dog like Inky, you cannot rent a place. Even though he's become a med dog, you still can't rent a place. They don't want animals. They don't want kids. The hell, they don't know what they want. And I don't see what harm it's doing here. Not a bit. I mean, they got this sewer plant down here dumping sewage in the river. But, you know, they don't care about that. They just don't want people being here. I don't know what the problem is. We're not making any mess. I go to the dump. I got a dump permit. I go to the dump. I get rid of my waste. I don't have it kicking all over the ground. What harm am I doing? I want to know, what harm am I doing? I'm self-contained. I have water. I have sewer. I go and I dump when I have to dump at the state park. What harm am I doing? Please tell me. I'd like to know.
I think I'm assuming someone, I don't know, no harm, but someone complained. I think it's the harm. They're making it illegal to be homeless.
Yeah, right. We fight for our country. What good's it do? What good's it do? I was in the service. I fought for my country. Where's my freedom? I fought for freedom. Where the hell's mine? I'm sorry.
No. I think we should build infrastructure here. I think we should have showers and composting toilets and make it a safe and healthy place for people to stay.
Well, you know,
that need shelter. They don't have it any other way.
That's right. I mean, you know, why don't they put a porta pot in if they criticize people peeing in the woods? Why don't they put a porta pot in? All these people would chip in to help pay for it because they can't afford to do other things. I'm sure they would pay monthly charge on a porta pot. And they come, they keep it cleaned out, flushed out, whatever you want to call it. Put a goddamn dumpster in here for the trash. People would chip in for that, but they cannot afford to rent a place. Rent is so stinking high. You can't even afford to buy a place anymore. So why don't they do something like that? Rather than kick the people out on the street and have them up here bumming, sleeping on the bridges. Makes common sense to me. Why don't they do something like that?
How is the community here? How are the other people here?
How are they?
Yeah.
Very sociable. Very sociable. I get along with everybody here. I have no problem at all.
That's great.
Everybody gets along with everybody.
That's great.
I don't know what the problem is with the town. They just.
I don't think people have any connection to the people here. If you've never been down here, I think it's easier to. I think it's like, oh, that's a homeless situation we need to fix. There's no face. There's no humanity to it. They don't know anyone's name or what their life is like, or.
Well.
So what we're trying to do is we want to film everyone down here, get their perspective, so then the people who live here can actually have a voice online.
Well, I want to go to that meeting on the 15th.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna go.
They're gonna probably kick me out for voicing my opinion, but I don't care. Kick me out. They can be discriminating all they want. I don't care. My life is about over with. I'm 75 years old. I don't need all this bullshit. I don't need the stress. I got a defibrillated pacemaker. This is the third one. You think it's easy for me sitting out here in this heat? No, it's not. But they don't give a shit. Throw them out in the middle of the street. Go park in the parking lot. They tell me to camp in Walmart parking lot. You cannot camp in Walmart parking lot. You can stay overnight there. That's it. It's not a campground. They give you permission to park there. Yeah, I stayed there for quite a while. But then instead of pushing my luck, I left and come down here. Because it's a lot quieter down here. I don't have the
Seems like this is an ideal location that's not being used.
No.
And
not.
You're close to food and transportation for people who don't have a vehicle.
Right. And not only that, they say it's a snow dump. Okay. People ain't going to live down here in the wintertime.
Yeah. Well,
so what's the big deal? What's the matter with the summertime?
I don't think dumping snow should take priority over people having a place to stay.
No, I don't.
But hopefully this dialogue is good. I think this is all coming out now. The dialogue about humans and shelter and how let's treat each other better and help each other out and make the community better. We shouldn't have people living without shelter and homes.
Everybody gets along here. Everybody helps everybody out. It's like the old days. Help your neighbor. That's the way it is here. But then they get discriminated for doing it. I mean, he just come here.
Yeah, I know, Mike.
You know, when I was going to suppers and he was up there in the parking lot at Walmart, I used to get an extra supper when they had seconds, and I'd bring it to him. You know, we got along good up there. They kicked him out of there.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not right. I mean, he was serving. He wasn't hurting anybody. He works, but he don't make enough to go rent a place. You got a big dog. You can't rent a place with a big dog. I'm finally getting papers on him so he can go into any place I go in. I take him in now. He goes into he goes into the Scutney house where my girlfriend's at. And he goes in there. All the old people love that dog. He does tricks for them. Then the newspaper has this article out. They call him a mutt. He ain't no mutt. I made him write a restriction of what you call it down there. He's going to be a daddy in 6 weeks.
Really?
Yeah. It's going to make him happy. I get to pick of the litter. I don't know what I'm going to do with two of them. Inky, come here. Get up here. It's my baby. Ain't ya? Huh? Your daddy's baby? I'd be lost without him.
What would you like people in the community to know about the people who live here? What would you like them to know, and how can we help?
Leave us alone. Let us live. Live our lives our way. That's the best way they can help any of us. Just leave us the hell alone. That's all I can say. I mean, you know, we get along fine. We have no problem down here. A lot of people stay here because, like I say, they can't afford to go anyplace else.
But it'd be nice to make it more comfortable down here for you guys.
Yeah, if they'd, I'm sure they got a water system going down through here, the sewer plant. Why can't they put a water fountain or a faucet in someplace out here where people can get water rather than have to go buy it? Me, I buy all my water. I buy most of my water, but people don't bring. Some people bring us water. You getting spoiled, Inky?
Water. Cool.
No, it's...
Hey, Tom, are you still trying to sell this camper?
I don't know. I don't want to sell it now or not. I gotta have a place to live. I can't get into an apartment.
Let me know.
What I'd like to do is sell it and get a motor in my other one. I got another one that's down in Guilford. But it's not as nice as this one inside, but the outside This one's coming to bad on the outside. That little dog.
Cool, Tom. Thanks for chatting.